What's up, everybody? This is A.J. coming to you with another video. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is A.J. and I'm coming to you with another video. What's going on, everybody? This is A.J. and I'm coming to you with another video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is A.J. and I'm coming to you with another video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is AJ and I'm coming to you with another video. And today is Tuesday, so you know that means it's Transparent Tuesday. So let's get transparent. So, update. I had my shoulder surgery last Tuesday. It went well. Recovery is going very well. I will say that it's a bit tough when it comes to sleeping. I can't get comfortable when I go to sleep, so like lying on my back, it makes my shoulder ache. Sometimes it makes it hurt a little bit in the back, so I have to sleep like this, sitting up with a whole lot of pillows. Hopefully that won't last for too much longer. I do go to see my doctor tomorrow, so he can determine if I still have to wear the sling or not, because this is a nuisance. It's causing my bicep to always be in a state of where it's almost like it's working. So I'm flexing my bicep, so that makes it sore. So every now and then I do take this off just to stretch my bicep, and it feels so good. So for the majority of the time, I do keep this on, doctor's orders. But I do go see my doctor tomorrow, and we'll go from there. He will have to take the sutures out. So there are sutures in each of the incisions. He made 4. I had arthroscopic surgery. So I don't know if you can see, I was able to shower 2 days after surgery and then just put bandages on each of the incision sites. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So hopefully he'll take the sutures out and then I can continue with the healing. I probably won't be able to go to physical therapy for maybe another 4 or 5 weeks. I know he did say he wanted me to recover for about 6 weeks before I go to PT. So we'll see if that's still the same. Can't really move my arm laterally. I can move it a little bit anteriorly, a little bit, but it is very sore. But it's not in pain like it was before. That's what I'm happy about. So that means the surgery did work. So I had a complete tear in my rotator cuff from this side to that side, and a little tendinosis and bursitis. But I do know that the surgery worked because the extent of the injury to my shoulder was starting to affect my neck, and my neck isn't as affected and it doesn't feel as bad as it did before I had surgery. So I do know that the surgery worked. But all in all, I'm happy with the results. It takes some getting used to since I really can't use my right arm and I am a righty. It takes some getting used to doing things with my left hand. So I'm writing with my left hand. I'm cooking with my left hand. I'm doing everything with the left side, and it's frustrating at times, but it's a learning experience. You know, my daughter and my wife have been very, very helpful. My wife took off the whole week last week just to be with me, so she did all the household chores. She did everything that I usually do. And she was like, I'm tired. You need to get back to doing this stuff. So I'm coming. But she went back to work yesterday, and you know, she's I guess happy that she doesn't have to do all that stuff for me that she was doing. But I appreciate it, and I'm grateful that she was able to, and that she took off to take care of me. But yeah, that's the update on my shoulder. we'll see how everything is going when I go see my surgeon tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. So what I've been doing, other updates I've been doing, um, I've been getting back into writing. Um, for those who don't know, I am an actor and I'm a playwright. I've been getting back into writing. It's amazing because I didn't know how much I missed it. So I was pre-transition. I was busy all the time with acting. And in between acting, I would write different things or whatever. Um, but since my transition, it's almost like I just decided to stop. And I understand why, because I needed time to get comfortable with who I was becoming as a trans man, as opposed to trying to blaze in the shadow of who I was. So I'm comfortable with myself. Um, I don't want to say that I wasn't confident, but at the same time, I was careful as to what I would try to audition for or what have you, because I wanted people to see me as just another guy instead of submitting to an audition as a trans man, if that makes sense. Even though there are a lot of castings that do ask for trans men or transgender people or people in the LGBTQ plus community, and that's fine. I actually did a film, and the role called for a trans man, so I did that about a year ago, a year and a half ago, and it was an amazing film. But that was the only thing I really did, and I'm trying to figure out, well, why aren't I getting this part and why aren't I doing this? And it's because I realized that I wasn't putting myself out there now like I did pre-transition. Like pre-transition, I was going hard. You know, I don't have an agent, so of course I'm doing all the legwork. I'm doing all the phone work. I'm doing everything. And I don't mind doing that. But after I transitioned, it was like it just stopped, you know, because I just wanted to get comfortable with being trans. I wanted to get comfortable with my body. I wanted to get comfortable with the way I looked. I wanted to get comfortable with my voice. And even, you know, now that I'm back in voice class with my vocal coach, sometimes I'm still not comfortable with my voice, but I know I have to push through. Um, so I hadn't really been auditioning like I usually do. Um, I have to go back to that push. I have to go back to that grind, and that's what um, I'm forcing myself to do now, and that is what I promised myself that I would do starting yesterday. So yesterday, I started with just getting back into the grind, doing everything I have to do for my career, because even though I've been in this career for a little over 3 decades, I feel like I'm starting over, because all of my acting awards, all of my acting accolades, everything that I've done, the majority of the parts that I have played on stage, off stage, on film, whatever, have been me pre-transition. So even though I have been validated as an actor, I feel like I'm not seen now that I have transitioned. So I want to make sure that I am seen as me, A.J., now, and not as who I was. So it's been kind of slow for me because I think I made it that way. Just because I needed to get comfortable with myself. So now I am pushing forward. I'm doing things to make sure that I'm seen as me. I'm basically starting all over again with my acting reel. I'm starting over with voice classes, you know, everything that I did prior to transitioning, I'm doing again, but I'm doing, as it were, for the first time for myself as me, as a trans man, if that makes sense. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of hard work. And I told myself that for 30 days, starting yesterday, well, actually starting Sunday. Sunday was the first of 30 days that I told myself I was going to pull back from social media a bit, and just work on me, work on my grind, work on my career, work on everything that I want to work on that I could have been working on before but chose not to. And that's okay. A lot of people in the trans community, they kind of pull back from some of the things they used to do because, um, they just want to get comfortable with themselves. And I'm one of those people, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want to get stuck in the whole vein of, oh, whoa, it's me. I'm not getting this part. I'm not doing this. Oh, well, I may as well not do it again. I don't want to do that. You know, others have done it and succeeded. And I think sometimes I'm going to speak for me. I may have been afraid to succeed as a trans man because of the fact that I would have to put myself out there to the public as a trans man. And sometimes you don't want the hassle, you don't want the backlash, you don't want the negative narratives from other people. But you know what? I'm over it. I need to do what I need to do for me. And that's what I plan on doing. So for the next 30 days, you may not see me that much on social media, because I'm getting back to my grind. I'm getting everything ready. I'm putting reels together. I already have a reel together, but it's not the type of reel that I want. But it will have to do for now. I'm starting over. And if I'm starting over, then I'm going to have to come correct, and I'm going to have to come hard and hardcore. And that's what I plan on doing. And I don't want social media to distract me or deter me from doing the things that I need to do, because social media is an amazing distraction. And a lot of people get caught, and I don't want to continue to get caught. So I'm pulling back for a while, and we're going to see how it goes. I have a lot that I have to do, a lot that I should have been doing, with my play, with my TV series, with my film, and it's not like they're not ready. They are ready. Like, they're ready. All I have to do is go through and put in a prospectus and write everything down that I want to do. Get the crew, get the cast. That's what I need to do. But in order for me to do that, I need to focus. And I need to not be afraid to put myself out there, because of what I'm writing for the LGBTQ plus community. That is the basis of everything I write. My play, my shows, my films. It's for marginalized communities, because we need our stories told too. And sometimes if you can't get the part that you want, then you need to write the part. You need to create it, and that's what I'm doing. Even pre-transition, there were a lot of parts that I wanted, but because I didn't look a certain way or sound a certain way, I couldn't get the part. It wasn't that I wasn't good. It's just that I didn't fit the character profile that casting directors wanted, and that's totally fine. But there comes a time when you say, you know what? If I want a part like this, I need to write it. I need to create it, and that's what I did, and that's what I have been doing, and it has worked out well. I mean, my play has been on stage. I'm going to put it back on stage, maybe by the end of the year. But it takes time. It takes finances. It takes a lot, and I need to gather my resources, and figure out how I'm going to do what I want to do. So I'm putting myself out there full force. Trans man and all. I'm putting myself out there. I'm not going to be afraid of success. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, other than healing from this. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. you know, when you transition, there's so many changes and you're happy with the changes, but at the same time, you still have to live your life. You can't forsake the life that you had pre-transition. You can try to run away from it, but if that is your passion, if that is your love, then eventually you're going to go back to it, and that's what I'm doing. Um, I thought I was already doing that, but in sitting in meditation and prayer and looking at my life and realizing, you know, within the past 2 years, 2.5 years since I started transitioning, I got stagnant. I got stuck. Um, and that's not a good thing. And it's not a good feeling, especially when you see the people you were coming up with, now they're progressing to other things and you're still in the same position. And you know you can be further along. I know I can be further along. So I am pushing myself further along. Now, I don't regret anything because I needed to work on me. I needed to get comfortable with me. And now that I am, um, it's time to branch out. It's time to do what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you do not see me as often on social media, if you do not see my lives, if you do not see my videos, please know that I have not abandoned you. I'm still sharing my transition journey and the journey of my life with you. I'm just taking a step back for now. There will be other videos, whether they're shorts or, you know, whether it's just an update from the updates that I've already given. Yes, they probably won't be as long as this one or my other ones, but just to engage with my audience, just to let you know, hey, I'm still here, I'm working. But I'm a firm believer of working in silence and letting my success speak for me once I hit um, my goal. So I don't let everyone in on my plans. I don't let everyone know what I'm doing. I don't let everyone know my every move or where I am. If I tell you that I'm somewhere, just know that I've already left that place. You're seeing a past photo or a past video of where I was. Now I have moved on to somewhere else. I don't do that. Um, I don't tell you, oh, I'm here while I'm still here. I'll tell you I'm here after I've left. So it's the same thing with how I work. It's the same thing with everything that I do. I like working in silence. I like being in the place where you don't know my moves until I've already made them and surpassed them and moved to something else or someplace else. So that's what I like to do with my career, you know. And it has worked. It has worked, which is why I am an award-winning actor. It has worked. I do everything in silence, and then you won't know I'm in a play until I say, hey, come see me in such and such. And you're like, what? Yeah, that's how I've always done. And it's worked for me. So I'm going to continue to do that, working in silence, writing in silence. You know, you may see some updates of audition tapes that I may do, or something that I've prepared for auditioning or for a role. I may post some of those things just so you know that, hey, I am working in the background, and I haven't forgotten about you. So yeah, that's my update, you all. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So be patient with me. I'm not done. I'm still healing physically. I'm still getting ready for another surgery in August for my MLD phalloplasty in August. That will be August 27th. Hopefully, I go see my surgeon May 15th, so he can assess my weight and the skin on my back and everything else. You already know the story. If you don't, go back and watch my previous videos. I go in depth about MLD phalloplasty and my journey to getting to my actual surgery. So Yeah, that's it, you all. Please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, comment, and I will answer you in the comments. If you have a question about my transition or transitioning in general, hit me up in the comments and I'll answer you in the comments, or I'll do a video about it once I get time. Like I said, I'm going on a brief hiatus for about 30 days. I will be back intermittently, and then after that, I'll be back full time, hopefully. Let's see. All right. Thank you so much again. Please do me a favor, be good. And if you can't be good, then be good at it. A.J. out, y'all.